Hi, my name is Fisayo Patrick and I'm a content creator. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to become a full-time content creator in 2022. These days, a lot of people are leaving their 9 to 5s to go into content creation fully. And it begs the question, is it a profitable business? Is it worth leaving your 9 to 5, the security of your job, to go into? Who are content creators? What do content creators do? I'm going to be answering all these questions in this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can become a full-time content creator in 2020. So if you are not already a subscriber, click the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I post videos like this. If you decide to leave your job to become a full-time content creator, then it's fine. I mean, a lot of people are doing it, right? And if it's not lucrative, people won't be leaving the comfort of their jobs to go into content creation fully. So what really does a content creator do? So typically, a content creator creates digital content for digital platforms. So most content creators start out as freelancers. So they begin to create content for their own audience, and eventually, when they've successfully built their brand and identified a target audience, and they have a good following, brands begin to come to them to hire them to create content for their own platforms. So you start as a freelancer, you create content for your own digital platforms, and then brands come to you and ask you to create content that would resonate with their audience and increase the awareness of their brand. So a brand can hire you to help manage their social media, create blog posts for their website, create articles, design ebooks, and numerous things like that, all for the sole purpose of increasing brand awareness and attracting new customers to their brands. So as a content creator, you will be required to brainstorm ideas and see them through from start to finish. So for instance, as a social media manager, you'll be required to brainstorm ideas that will attract the brand's audience, that would you'll be required to create content for the social media platforms. You'll be required to come up with research hashtags, research competitors, and ultimately drive profitable customer actions. As a blogger, you'll be required to brainstorm blog post ideas, come up with compelling topics, write product descriptions, write articles on different topics that would attract a brand's audience. As a video creator, you will be required to come up with ideas for a brand's video adverts, shoot the videos, edit the videos, and promote the videos. And as a graphics designer, you could be asked to come up with designs for social media, designs for products, ebook creation, and so on. So it depends on which aspects of content creation you want to choose. So a lot of content creators that I know can do all of these things. So they can manage social media, they can write blog posts, they can create videos, and can also create design. So the more skilled you are, the more the higher your capacity, the more you can charge as a content creator. So what's a typical day in the life of a content creator? What does a content creator do? So listen, it's not about having thousands of followers or having millions of followers. You can either be an influencer or not. So all that matters is that you create content that produce results for whichever brand hires you. That way they will come back again to hire you. But if you're all about growing your following, which is a good thing, but if that is what you're focused on, you might not, and you don't produce results, it doesn't matter. So it's not about the number of your followers, it's about the results you can produce. There are people with 900 followers, 1000 followers, and they create content for brands that people love, and the brands come back to hire them. The first thing you do as a content creator is you research the brand that has given you a job to do. You research their audience and you research their competitors. You look at their look and feel. You look at their brand identity. You look for ways. You get to know them inside and out, so that the content that you create will fit their style, it will fit their house style, it will fit their brand, guys. The second thing you do is to now start brainstorming ideas. So this brand, what contents would they love to see? What contents would their audience love to see? What contents will resonate with their audience? What are their core values? What is their style? And the next thing you do is to now begin creating the content. So you create the content and you perfect the content, you edit, you tweak, and because you have enough information from your research, you're able to do this perfectly. Then after that, you post the content and promote it, and then measure results, and yeah, that's what a content creator does. So how can you become a full-time content creator in 2022? I'm going to briefly talk about it in these 5 easy steps. So the first step is to research your audience. So you're a content creator and you want to write blog posts. You want to create blogs, or you want to create YouTube videos, and you've decided that you want to speak to career professionals who want to start their own business. So then you need to research your target audience. Who are these people? What do they do? You begin to ask yourself questions that what is their interest? What's their location? What's their income level? What's their social life status? What problems do they have? What do they want solutions to? What keeps them awake at night? Knowing the correct answers to this thing will help you create content that they really like, because a lot of people are creating content and posting online, but it's not resonating with their target audience because they're not creating what their target audience wants to see. So you have to do this research so that you know what your target audience wants. The second thing you need to do is create your style. So there are a lot of content creators out there. You need to carve a niche for yourself. So what makes you unique? What makes you different? What are other content creators doing that you think they're not doing properly? And how can you do this and let your audience see that you are better? So find out your style, find out your voice in the midst of thousands. You are unique. Everybody is unique. So find out what makes you unique and let it be at the forefront of your entire process. The third thing you need to do is to show up consistently. So while I was starting out my YouTube channel, someone told me that if I wasn't ready to post videos at least once every week, that I shouldn't even bother. And it's not easy coming up with video content ideas, editing, shooting, editing, posting, but I realized that this thing is real, is true. I need to find a way to come up with content consistently. So show up every time. Don't be absent. If you've chosen to be a blogger, then find a style that you can keep up with. If you can't post twice a week, then do once a week for your blog, for your YouTube channel, or for your social media. Just make sure that you are consistent. The fourth thing you need to do is to practice, and practice. What makes a good content creator is how they've been able to grow in the acts of content creation. What makes a good video editor is the fact that she or he creates videos every time. So that's why I said that you might need to start creating content for your own self before you can fully accept gigs from brands. So if you're doing that for your own so when I started my channel, my videos were not good, but now it's getting better. So if I need to create content for a brand, I know the things that I need to do and the things that I don't need to do because I've been doing it. So you need to practice, you need to own your craft, you need to continue to grow, build your skills, and close your knowledge gaps. And the last thing you should do is collaborate with other content creators. So there's somebody you probably like their style, reach out to them, and you could collaborate with them to create something great. Remember that no great work is created in isolation. You can decide to learn from them. You can watch how they do theirs so that you can perfect yours. Just make sure that you keep all these things in mind. These things will help you become a full-time content creator in 2022, a content creator that can charge confidently what they are worth. Finally, I want to chip this in. You don't necessarily need a formal education or qualification before you can call yourself a content creator. Just by posting relevant content on your social media page, you are a content creator. All that matters is that you own your craft and you put yourself out there. So that's the end. I hope you've enjoyed all the things that I have said. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do that now. You can click the notification bell, and if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. You can also follow me on my Instagram at Fisari Patrick 1. Have a great, lovely time.